the momentum is really just building up here quite exponentially. And joining us now is the chair of the Nelson Mandela Foundation, Dr. Pandor. Once again, ma'am, thank you so much. We'll keep it very short given the time that is running out. The importance of today, once again, making sure that the dialogue is sustained. Tell us about the significance of such a lecture, especially given the fragmented geopolitical environment and many other challenges.
Well, the core of the theme is to encourage global cooperation and through that to build increased peace and security. So I think having Francesca Albanese here is extremely important and significant because of the position she holds of Special Rapporteur on Palestine and the occupied territories. So our audience this year will in a sense get the account from the horse's mouth. She will be presenting her most recent report to the General Assembly very shortly, and I'm sure she'll share aspects of that report with our guests today. The question of Palestine is one of the most important questions of freedom and justice in our world today, and it's absolutely vital that we do not draw our attention away from the plight of the Palestinian people, and that we as freedom-loving South Africans continue to argue for their freedom, for their self-determination, just as Nelson Mandela always did.
And just once again, Dr. Pandor, before I let you go, Ms. Albanese herself, we've seen her being sanctioned by the U.S. authorities because of her being so outspoken about the atrocities, about the current situation, but also talking about the complicity of certain countries enabling a very, very volatile situation there.
I think the diminishing of freedom of expression in many countries, particularly in the West, is most horrifying, because these were countries that always argued with the African continent about the need to enhance freedom, the need to incorporate freedom of expression in our constitutional frameworks and so on. So for those countries to today be denying free expression to individuals and indeed to their communities, to universities and so on, just indicates to you the toxic geopolitical environment that we live in. Francesca Albanese is doing her work as Special Rapporteur. All those who work within the ambit of the United Nations should enjoy a particular status in the globe and shouldn't fall under any threat by any leader or any nation. This is antithetical to the very essence of the United Nations.
All right, Dr. Pandor, thank you so much indeed for your time. So it's a matter of time before Miss Francesca take to the stage really to last season. So we'll certainly keep a very beady eye here at the Sandton Convention Centre. I can tell you it's absolutely packed to the rafters here. So with that, back to you in studio.
All right, Kaya, thank you for that. That's Kaya Kumalo there out at the Sandton Convention Centre ahead of the delivery of the annual Nelson Mandela Lecture.